He smashed the like button with his space modulator, PU-36 space modulator. Radar is actually Marvin the Martian, I guess. Hey, you all, how we doing? Hey, John. Well, we got a couple. We got some likes. That's always a good thing. Hope y'all are having a good one. Only showing one in the chat. That's bizarre. It's alright, though. Wait until a couple more show up, and then I'll get started. It was nice out there today. Who all we got? Hey, Anthony. How we doing, bud? Wilson. Hey, Mike. Paula is going to read chats to me. But if you want to do that moderator thing, I would definitely appreciate it. Good. Awesome. Hey, we got 4 of us. That means I got to work for my money, right? Hey, Tim. How's it going, sir? No, actually, let me tilt you down here and let me show you. Member of our community has ordered plates and bowls, and so I've got a piece here. This is mostly a test piece because it's got a couple of knots on the other side, and I would imagine this mark here is going to turn out to be part of one of those. Let's see here, can you see any better? There we go. So I have a mark here on top. It's, I would imagine, is part of this knot right here on the face. So we're going to make this the back, and we'll try and turn some of these not out by the when we hollow it out, but one is right here on the edge, so we won't be able to get beyond that. But this will be a good test piece, prototype, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to go ahead and mask up and get started. Also, everybody needs a Timber Designs hat.
Michael says she looks a bit imbalanced. Just be careful.
It's got a little bow and a little cup. It's running as true as I could get it. Matter of fact, we'll just move right up here. All right, that's it. All right, guys, here we go. Well, that was fast. I was turning my pen a little faster that I'm going to turn this bowl. There are some days a speed control would definitely come in handy.
Michael says speed's good for carbide, remember?
Yeah, speed's good for carbide, and it wasn't doing bad. Maybe we'll just take this up about halfway because we were wide open, and I don't want to do that. I am not the guy for turning bowls at Mock Jesus.
Cousin Vinny is here, and he wants you to know.
Oh. Hey, Vinny, how you doing, sir? I'm glad you made it. Vinny, Mrs. Soldier is being my director, so I don't ignore my chat, because we all know that I am prone to doing that. All right, here we go again, take two.
Michael says, faster you can turn the cleaner the truck. I'd be looking at 1,800 RPM.
Oh.
Vinny says, Michael been busy remodeling a second floor bathroom and putting a laundry room on the second floor too.
Oh, we got one flat spot right here. And we got a little saw mark right there. Flat spot there. All right, we're getting there though.
Vinny posted a couple videos this
Vinny?
Yep.
Hey, Vinny. You're a mod, right? Go ahead and drop your channel in there. Michael, if you wouldn't mind, drop the channels of the creators.
week. Michael says, nice man. I got a tradesman trying rent me for a bespoke barn door. Wanted load money, but me to mill and cut and supply wood, so I'ma build it myself.
You can do it. I have faith in you, Michael.
Bryce Family Tree says, hey Jim, everyone.
Hey, Zach.
Michael says, didn't get notified, Vinny. I'll go check them out.
Tell the nicer, fairer Bice that Paula and I said hello. Still got a flat spot right here.
Bryce Family Tree says, Mrs. Soldier, you are a rock star for reading these to Jim.
Yes, she definitely is. Those are not gunshots. My neighbor's getting a new roof.
Michael says, go check out all these awesome channels linked above.
Thank you, Michael. Moving the tailstock away. And I'm going to get rid of that center so that I'm not skewering my arm. It's new and it is sharp. Alrighty. Lock that guy out of the way. Let's get over here. It looks like we're going to want to come. Oh, hey, we're right on the money.
Vinny says, thanks, Michael, brother. I don't know how to do mod stuff. I'm still old school. 777 EP said, Soldier.
Hey 77, how we doing? Let me back this up. I don't like to be hugging the material with the rest. Also, it's totally no problem, Vinny. Why are we catching? That's the question. Why are we catching? We don't need to catch. There we go.
Says, are you becoming the next Richard Rafin?
I am definitely not going to be the next Richard Rafin. I would be happy to be the first me.
Woodwork says, Mrs. Soldier, don't tell your hubby, but you're awfully purty.
She is awfully purty. Alright.
Oh, it says $5 tip jar for Mrs. Soldier Rockstar.
Say that again.
There's $5 in the tip jar for Mrs. Soldiers being a rock star.
Oh, Mrs. Soldier is a rock star. Who sent it?
Vinny.
Oh, Vinny, thank you, sir. Alright, with that.
Vinny said, love you, brother.
Love you too. There's my pencil. Here we go. Oops. How about we just throw that? So let's go about... Alright, that'll make a nice tenon. And let's say about another inch.
Radar sent marshmallow high for 100 jewels.
Thank you, Radar. I have no idea what the jewels are good for, but we'll take them. Alright, so the idea and the reasoning. This will be where I put my mortise. Out here will be the base of the bowl. This I will work up. And I put a line here about 3/8 of an inch from the spinning edge. It'll be less than that after we face off the top of the bowl. But I like my bead right there, and then I like a little bit of an ogee. So we'll give that a try.
Michael says, sorry I'm back. Had to go get cake and ice cream.
No problem. Enjoy. Whose birthday is it?
Jenny says, 75 people watching. Hit the like button and subscribe.
I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. Oh, yeah.
Radar says, did you bring enough
For the class,
A fatal paper cut said, hey guys, how's everyone?
fatal. Fatal's another soldier.
Nice. Radar says, did you bring enough for everyone? Fatal said,
Who?
fatal.
Hey, Fatal.
Michael said, sure did.
Woo. Let's move our tailstock up here a little bit. I think we're going to have some trouble here. We're being catchy.
Boogers, my phone is dying.
Tim, pro tip, carry a cord with you everywhere.
again, just my opinion here, but maybe easier for shape using the round cutter and roll the cutter slightly for nicer cut.
I agree.
Also, move the tool rest closer to much of a gap.
It wasn't a moment ago, but noted.
Tim said, yeah, I found my tablet.
Pretty good. Needs work.
Michael said, looking good, man.
Getting there. I have noticed that this poplar it's just fine to work with, but it is prone to tool marks. So we're trying to work the tool marks out as we go. And we picked up a little wobble, so tell them I appreciate that.
Then he says, I'm going to be making dinner. Oh, I already read that one.
Alright, that's better. Or better-ish, anyway. Alright, so
Michael, are you on center with the cutter when it's on the rest? That can help with the cuts if you're not.
yes.
said hi.
Who?
Slim Amy Snobby.
Ah. Hey, Slim. I don't think that's one I'm familiar with. I hope you're all having a great day. Hump day. We're having a little turn. Sanding pad's getting warm.
Michael says 136 people watching, only 17 likes. Let's get Jim to 700 subs on today's stream and 100 likes.
Hey, I would appreciate that. Come on, smack that like button like it owes you money.
Jack in the shop said just subs.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Jack, how's it going?
Michael said need 23 people to sub. Michael says 22 now. Thanks, Jack.
Jack's got a channel, right? Drop his link in there. I want to grow, but I want you all to grow with me.
Dylan G. Woodwork says, hey, bud.
Hey, that's Villanova. How you doing, bub? How are you all doing this evening? Anybody working on anything cool? And if you're not subscribed to Mr. Bice Family Tree, go ahead and do it. I hopped on his live earlier. He was in there with Dan Lott, and he was explaining some pyrography.
Villeneuve says, doing good, relaxing a bit before moving rock to the new patio.
One summer I built above ground pools with a little construction outfit, and we built decks and put those pools up and did pool surrounds and all that stuff. Wasn't a bad summer gig, wouldn't want to do it all year long.
Michael says, I'll be starting this custom door next week, and I also got judge's gavel to make and a pin content for Strawman.
Mike, you ought to make some long form videos with that, when you do that barn door. That's something I would like to see. because I have a few doors in my house that could use a little nicer treatment than what they got.
Bryce Family Tree says, thanks, Jim. Yeah, I still have the wood burner going and also got the glue up for the Bolivian rosewood keepsake box I built.
Nice. Nice.
Zilla said, nice new deck after the patio. Honey to-do list keeps growing.
The honey-do list is an organic thing. Minute you finish it, 2 of them sprout up.
Michael said, long form, are you nuts?
Well, certifiably, but it's working for me. It'd work for you too. Michael does a lot of shorts with his pin videos are all shorts and they're amazing. He casts his own blanks.
That's cool.
Yeah. Dave and I date Timber Designs. We don't do resin. About sanding my way through the grits and then we'll get moving.
Zilla said, yeah, I need to compile the last 5 years for a story video for the business.
Hey, you should do it. And since I'm teaching 2 sections of AI, I have a whole lot different opinion of the appropriate use of the tool. Like, I don't think that writers should be able to monetize or, get royalties from a book that AI writes. But, like, using it to help you with your grammar, help you edit a video, all that stuff, like, that's kind of okay.
Zilla said, lots of gigs and hours.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, that's kind of the one thing you can't really get away from. Alright, let's see money shot.
Tim says, Jim, in this feed, it looks like there is a wobble on the piece. And Billy said, yeah.
There is a wobble on the piece.
Opus Clips, I heard, is good.
I use YouTube Studio. And I use it because it's free. And there's no, no funny business with it. It's not fancy, but it gets the job done for me. This is just denatured alcohol. I use it on every piece I turn. It both picks up the sawdust, and I kind of believe that it has a wet sanding property to it.
Teresa says, hey y'all, hope everyone is good today.
Hey Teresa, how we doing? Yeah, that piece was both cupped a little bit and it was bowed. So, am I going to put the stuff on it now or later? I think I'm going to wait until later.
Teresa says, what are you making? Beautiful weather today.
A plate. Ah, well, that will explain it. Is it a screw bent? No. No.
Pete Twisted Tree said, good morning, Jim.
Hey, Pete.
And
How we
from
doing?
all the sunny but dark at the moment in UK.
Ah. Hey, Mike Wilson, would you share Pete's channel? Pete, that challenge piece that you asked me about, I will get on that. I didn't want to do it on a live. Boy, this is jacked up. All right. It's only sketchy. Yeah. All right. That explains that. All right. We seem to be good at the chop.
Phyllis says, where's a good place to get shaving brush kits?
Shaving brush kits. Timu has them. I don't know about the quality. You might check Strong Ink. I think they have them. I'm not sure because I've not looked for them.
Phyllis says, like the tufts of hair.
Yeah.
Michael says, Jim will make them. Pete says, hi Radar. Michael thought I would pop over the pond and say hi.
I'm glad you came.
Phyllis says, okay, just saw your recent pen vid.
I hope it was good.
Phyllis says,
Penn State
Industries.
Yeah. Do they sell the, what do they call that? Not a rope of horsehair. It has a name. Michael knows. I think the kit and the brush, or the bristle is sold separately.
Judy says, Jim, where do you get a left-handed teeth tool? Question mark. Michael, no hints.
I have no idea, cause I'm a righty. My wife's a southpaw, but she doesn't turn yet.
He says he's just playing. And he's laughing and making noises.
Vinny, that's the kind of stuff that will make me laser a butt on a plaque and send it to you.
Michael says, I have just bought some synthetic knots off eBay and got 8 or 17 UK money. Send it
Woo! Alright, well that's a new one. We had a wasp inside our hood, or our face mask. Let me get that pencil so I can put my idiot mark on here. And let's say about here. Hey, have fun, Vinny. Enjoy your dinner. Love you too, brother.
Michael says, later, Vinny, enjoy. Radar says, see ya, Vinny.
Anybody want to buy a 1 million piece Adirondack chair kit? Shipping ought to be pretty light.
Jack in the Shop says, does it come with glue?
I might maybe spot you a half-used bottle of Tight Bond. But I would say you need tweezers as well. Oh yeah. Sorry, Paula used all the glue on purpose. Alright, let's see here. Boy. That's some fuzzy, dusty stuff. Gotta work on my bead a little bit. Gotta iron out my tool mark. Alright, I gotta neaten it up a little bit, but we're almost there. Hey Abdullah, how's it going? Let's see here.
Tim says, gotta run, need to help with dinner. Blessings to you all.
Have fun, Tim. Alright. Now we're on to Getting comfortable, are you?
Yep.
Good. Alright, so what was that?
Pete said, gotta go, see you Sunday in Terry's Live.
Absolutely, Pete. Have a good one. Be safe.
Jackie Stop said, oh my God, I just finished engraving a cutting board a lady ordered for a wedding gift.
Awesome.
I sent her a final. She sent the wrong date to engraving it. and she needs it tomorrow. It's Mike says soldier.
Yes.
Michael says, oh shit, Jack.
Mike! That would be It's Mike O, right?
All-night shift.
Huh?
Mike says, guessing someone's pulling an all-night shift.
Alrighty. I think right there is about what I want. I think that's a little thick though. Yeah.
Rice Family Trees said, sounds like a lady is ordering 2 boards.
That's what I say. I can make your board, but I cannot make your spelling correct. That's thin wood.
Edwards said hi.
Hey Edwards, how we doing, buddy? Alright. Alright, I know this is the part everybody hates, but has to happen.
Trevor says hello, soldier and all.
Hey Trevor, how we doing? Alright, I'm going to go ahead and slowly lay down the sand because I am burning up my sandpaper. And as joyful a thing as it is to go fast, it is a more joyful thing not to tear up the equipment. Alright. Alright. Hey, come on, smash that like button if you would. Alright, we're getting there. Hey y'all, listen, this is huge.
Trevor says, glad to hear that you got the pin radar. Not sure what happened with
Bite.
ice.
Hey, if you would, reach up there and smack that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already.
Michael says, Jim, Mrs. Soldier, I gotta drop out, go to bed. We'll catch up with you tomorrow.
Good night, Mike. Have a good one. Thanks for joining us.
Later, chat. Gotta go bed.
And thanks for being an awesome mod. Well now, how do you like that? Sandpaper translate. Alrighty. So now we give it a little natured alcohol, clean it up a little bit.
Michael says, anytime, man.
Appreciate you, sir. Hey y'all, smack that like button for Mrs. Soldier who took time to come out and help me out because she felt bad for all the people whose chats I was ignoring, not on purpose. Oh yeah, that's nice. Alright. Grab a little mineral oil and beeswax. Alright.
Trevor says, all good, Zach. I'm frustrated with Canada Post.
Canva. Canva?
Canada Post.
Oh, Canada Post. I think everybody is frustrated with shipping at this point. It used to be a simple thing to ship a package. Alright, let's give her a spin and give her a buff. go. Pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, well, let's see it. Chucky. Alright, so here we are. I'll clean that up a little bit. Looks like we got a little thin in the center. That's alright. Think from now on, if my blanks are not flat, I'm going to run them through the planer or the drum sander, because I can't, like, it's alright, but I know it's not right. But it's still pretty. Oops. One moment.
Trevor said, trend for deliveries is it costs more and more. Service gets worse and worse.
Yes, I agree, totally. So, anyway, here we are. Let me see who's all in my chat now. All right, Trevor, all good. Frustrated, can't everybody frustrated, can't turn delivery. Unfortunately, gang, I don't think the postal situation getting better anytime soon. Zach, are you still around, buddy? Mike, radar. Thank you, Anthony, very, very much. Anthony is radar, or radar is Anthony. All right, y'all, I've been on here a little over an hour. It's been a big day. Students wear me out. Mr. Zach. Hey, one of these days, I gotta pick your brain about, hey, Wes, you missed it. Alan, brother, you missed it. So, we turned our prototype plate for an order. This piece of poplar has, see, what's the terminology? Amazon uses slightly used or somewhat damaged. May or may not be a funnel. But anyway, we turned that. It's poplar. It didn't turn out bad. It's just it was bowed and cupped and behaved accordingly. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, y'all, I've been on here for hours, so I'm going to go ahead and call it, but I appreciate all of you. Wes, I'm a total character, so no wonder my plate has a little character. I'm so glad you all came, but I am wrung out. Good night, all.